Hi, Cancer. I'm Ronique, and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your December 2024 General Tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your astrological energies of what is going on for the month of December. This is the last month of the year, Cancer, so we have to finish strong. And this is a big month as we have Mercury retrograde finally ending. Neptune retrograde also ends, as well as Mars retrograde does begin, and Venus enters Aquarius. So lots of energy to end 2024. What is it that you are looking forward to in ending this year and starting anew for 2025? Let's go ahead and go week by week through the month of December. If you haven't already subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would, and I will leave all the important dates below. All right, let's see what you got. Knight of Cups in the reverse, first week of December, as well as the Nine of Wands, also in reverse. Second week finds you with the Moon card, Piscean energy there, Major Arcana in reverse, and the Star card, Aquarius energy there. Second week, two Major Arcanas, Cancer. Third week, Eight of Cups, possibly thinking about leaving a emotionally unfulfilling part of your life. Look at that. Endings are occurring third, fourth week of the month, Cancer. You end with the High Priestess. In reverse, Major Arcana, and lastly, Two of Wands, needing to strategize for the new year. Now, I will say you have quite a few reversals here, Cancer, and so that already is showing me you all have had some conflict, or you all have been going back and forth with yourself over certain things. Let's go ahead and pull all our cards first before we attach an outcome. Spirit, if you can send my Cancerians a card representing the energy they moved out of November with and into December that they bring into the month. And you have King of Swords once again in reverse. So King of Swords is that energy of needing to make a decision, firmly needing to move through some type of mental, not necessarily conflict, but needing to have some concise way of thinking, whether it's a decision you need to make, but with it in reverse. This means that in November, possibly you had or were confronted with a important decision and you weren't able to make a clean conclusion. And I do think coming into this month, you are still battling with that. Either you're having an inability to make a decision, or maybe there's so many factors and you don't have all the information that you can't make a clear decision. And I do think as you come into this month, that's going to be really important for you. And I can already see with all of these reversals that first week of December, you're still battling with which direction do I need to go, etc. So let's go ahead and pull one last Oracle message card. Spirit, if you can send my Cancerians an Oracle message for the month of December. And you have new beginnings. Lovely to see this, Cancer. I kind of already felt this towards that second and third week of the month. There's some type of endings coming with that Ten of Swords, and new beginnings is perfect for 2025, right? Needing to step into some new direction that you didn't know you were going to be able to do. I do think many of you all, the beginning of the month is going to look a lot different than moving into 2025. I think that you all are starting some new beginning, especially around the three lunation cycles. We have a Sagittarius new moon, a Gemini full moon, and a Capricorn new moon. That's a lot of energy to start something new and to end what is no longer working for you. So this new beginnings is really nice to see for you, Cancer. So most of us are going to be having some type of new beginnings, but Spirit is specifically talking to you, Cancer, and saying you all need to start on a new path. Okay, so let's go ahead and go week by week. So Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, both in the reverse that first week of December, when we have a Sagittarius new moon on the 1st, as well as Mars in Leo. Retrograde begins on the 6th, and we have Neptune and Pisces retrograde ending on the 7th. So within 7 days, we have a Sagittarius new moon and then two planets either either retrograde ending or beginning. That is big for you being able to make a decision. And I think that 9 of Wands is telling you you're not done. You still have some more work to do. I know that you're thinking that it's like you want to be done, but Spirit is telling you there's someone trying to help you. There's someone trying to give you some advice and you are not listening, or you are not able to end things the way you would like to. And I do think that that King of Swords is that energy of like, you have some decision to make, but you're not able to make the decision. And I do think that this is going to be a month where you need to plant new seeds of intention at that Sagittarius new moon on how you can get there, how you can get to the information you need to make a clear decision. And I do think, Cancer, as you come into that second week of the month, this is when we have that Gemini full moon. Now, you have this moon card here, which is really Piscean energy. So this could be steering you more towards that Neptune or Saturn energy that Pisces is in right now. But I also think, coupled with this star card, you have a bigger ability to change things around you than you think. I think this moon card is suggesting before it was like a little hidden, you weren't quite sure what to do. And once Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius ends on that same day of December 15th, you are feeling so much better. You are feeling like information is flowing again. People are talking again. You're meeting in groups with that Aquarius star energy. And by the time you get to December 19th, Venus in Aquarius trines Jupiter in Gemini. So this is good conversations, hopeful ideas, and people finally listening. So glad to see that for you, Cancer, because I do think this is the beginning of this new beginnings card. And I do think by the time you reach that third week of the month, this is when we have the Sun entering Capricorn. This is when you're reassessing your goals. This is when you're like, okay, what is working? What is not working? And I do think that that 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups in reverse, you are trying to end a cycle, but maybe you haven't been able to have a clear way to do it. And I do think many of you all are leaving a job. Many of you all are leaving maybe a place of refuge in terms of like what was safe. Many of you all are entering into this new beginning of not worrying about what's next and just having faith. And I do think that that Sun in Capricorn squaring the North Node in Aries on the 23rd could bring heated tension with those in power. So watch out for people that you either don't get along with or you're just having challenges with. Just be careful because there is this kind of like combative energy around the 23rd. So watch out for that. Hopefully it's around, maybe you have off for the holidays and you don't have to worry about that. But by the time you end the month, December 28th, Venus in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus, more fixed tension around money, groups. 29th is Chiron in Aries, retrograde finally ends. So you might start feeling a little better about where you're at. And I do think that that High Priestess in reverse with the 2 of Wands, you all aren't quite clear as to what your goals are for 2025. But I do think the Capricorn new moon on the 30th sets you in the right direction. And I do think that this High Priestess, 2 of Wands, both in reverse, is suggesting be patient. You're not going to know it immediately, but intuitively it will come. You're just going to have to wait into January, probably around the Aquarius new moon time, probably around the 21st or so of January. This is going to get a lot clearer. January 2nd, Mercury leaves retrograde shadow, and this is a great time for you to start planning those New Year's intentions. So Cancer, lots of energy going on here with you all. I do think that this is going to be a month of scrapping what is no longer working, recognizing it, and pivoting. I do think you all have a great opportunity here to work with groups by mid-month, but I do think that there's some kind of huge endings that set you into a whole new direction for 2025. So Cancer, I hope you all have a great December. Let me know, what are you looking forward to this month? Drop me a comment below. I make sure and read all of them, and I'll talk to you later.